It was almost midnight. The streets were quiet now. Most windows were dark, and behind them people were sleeping peacefully, unaware that somewhere in the city, someone was struggling to make it through one more night. She walked slowly toward home. She was tired. Not the kind of tired that disappears after a good night's sleep. It was a deeper kind of tired, the kind that settles somewhere inside your heart. For months, she had been telling everyone the same thing. "I'm fine." She had smiled when she didn't feel like smiling. She had said, "Don't worry about me," when she desperately wished someone would. She had taken care of everyone, answered every message, solved every problem, kept going. And somehow nobody had noticed that she was slowly falling apart. When she finally stepped inside, she didn't turn on the lights. She put her bag on the floor, took off her shoes, and sat quietly on the edge of the bed. For a few seconds, nothing happened. Then she whispered,
"Jesus, I don't know what to do anymore."
She looked down at her hands. They were trembling slightly. She had spent so long trying to be strong that she had almost forgotten what it felt like to admit she was weak.
"I'm tired, Jesus. I'm so tired. I'm tired of pretending everything is okay. I'm tired of being the strong one. I'm tired of telling everyone that I'll be fine when I don't even know if I will."
She wiped away a tear.
And the worst part? I don't even know what I'm asking you for. I just need you.
Then softly a voice answered,
"I know how tired you are. I have seen every moment you thought nobody noticed. Every tear you wiped away before anyone could see it. Every night you stayed awake, wondering how you were going to keep going.
Then why didn't you help me? Why did you let me get this tired?"
You wanted me to take the pain away, and I understand why. But sometimes you thought my silence meant I had left you. It didn't.
Then where were you?
Right beside you. When you cried in the bathroom so nobody would hear, I was there. When you smiled at someone while your heart was breaking, I was there. When you whispered, "I can't do this anymore," and then somehow found the strength to get through another day, I was there.
But I couldn't feel you.
I know, but my presence has never depended on what you could feel.
She closed her eyes, and suddenly memories came rushing back. The nights she had cried herself to sleep. The mornings when getting out of bed felt impossible. The messages she had typed and deleted because she didn't want to bother anyone. The moments when she had stood in front of the mirror and wondered when she had become so exhausted. She remembered all the times she had whispered,
"God, please, just give me a sign."
She opened her eyes.
"I asked you so many times. Why didn't you answer?"
I did.
When?
In the strength you found when you thought you had none left. In the person who called you at exactly the moment you needed someone. In the morning you woke up and decided to try one more time. In every small piece of hope you thought came from nowhere, I was there. You were looking for a miracle, but sometimes my answer arrives quietly.
Jesus, what if I'm not enough? What if I keep failing? What if I disappoint everyone? What if I never become the person I'm supposed to be?
You were never asked to earn my love by becoming perfect.
But I feel like I have to prove myself.
To whom? You don't have to prove your worth to me. You don't have to perform for me. You don't have to hide your wounds from me. You can come to me exactly as you are, tired, confused, afraid, broken. I am not waiting for a better version of you. I am here for you now.
I thought you were disappointed in me.
I never stopped loving you, not for one moment.
Can I ask you something?
You can ask me anything.
What if tomorrow is exactly the same? What if nothing changes? What if I wake up tomorrow and I'm still tired?
Then tomorrow, I will still be with you. You don't have to solve your whole life tonight. You don't have to carry tomorrow before it arrives.
But I don't know how to stop worrying.
Start with one breath, then another. You don't have to know everything. You only have to take the next step. And when the next step feels too heavy, let me walk with you.
For a long time, she said nothing. She simply sat there. For the first time in months, she wasn't trying to fix anything. She wasn't trying to be strong. She wasn't pretending. She was simply there, with Jesus. Eventually, she stood up. She walked to the window and opened the curtains. The night was still dark. Nothing outside had magically changed. Her problems were still there. Tomorrow would still bring responsibilities. There were still unanswered questions, but something inside her had changed. She no longer felt like she had to face everything alone. She whispered,
"Thank you, Jesus."
You don't have to thank me for staying. I never planned to leave.
Maybe you're listening to this late at night. Maybe you're tired too. Maybe you've been strong for everyone else. Maybe you've smiled today while quietly falling apart inside. Maybe you've prayed for an answer and heard nothing. Maybe you're wondering if Jesus still sees you. He does. And if you could hear him right now, perhaps this is what he would tell you.
My child, you don't have to carry everything tonight. Put down the weight you've been carrying. You can rest. I am not asking you to understand everything. I am not asking you to know what tomorrow will bring. Just stay with me. Take one more breath and let me love you. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible, and you are not alone. I have been with you in every valley. I have seen every tear. I have heard every prayer, even the ones you could only whisper. And tomorrow, when you open your eyes, I will still be there. So don't give up tonight, not because everything is suddenly easy, but because your story is not over. Rest now, my child. Tomorrow can wait. Tonight, let me carry you.
She closed her eyes, and for the first time in a very long time, she slept without being afraid of tomorrow.